What's up? Welcome to your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a Saturday. It's a Saturday night special. Anyway, that's enough singing for one day. It's been a while. I'm sure you missed it. We are back. Hope you guys checked out the live show on Friday. If you didn't, stop in Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Me, Jeff, and Sean, we're going to be talking about the latest college football stuff. We got rumors of Michigan's AD, Ward Manuel, the Cheaters AD, my bad, Ward Manuel on his way out, probably going to get whacked here in the coming days. A lot of cover-ups going on besides the stuff we know about. Anyways, check out the video vault. I'm uploading a ton of new videos this weekend. Things like some of your favorite all-time Buckeyes, especially if you're a little younger. Malik Hooker, J.K. Dobbins, Terrell Pryor, Terry McLaurin, Raekwon McMillan, Santonio Holmes, Maurice Clarett, easy for you to say, Michael Thomas, Bradley Roby, Dwayne Haskins, Chris Olave, Jeff Okuda, Trey Sermon, J.T. Barrett, Ted Ginn, Braxton Miller, Chase Young, J.T. Tuamoloau, C.J. Stroud. That's just the tip of the iceberg, what I'm uploading this weekend. So chop it. I don't know what I was going to say there. Stop by the video vault at thebuckeyecast.com. Get a free preview at the top of the page, and then sign up for the free trial. 3 days, you can watch all the videos you can handle. All right. So check it out at thebuckeyecast.com. I appreciate you. And also message me if there's a video there that you're looking for that you can't find or something like that. If you need help, or if there's something you want me to upload, I'll find it for you. All right. Today we're back on our freshman recap. We've gone through most of them here, but we haven't touched on this guy. We haven't talked about him a lot at all. Injuries kind of kept him out of the eye and off the field, unfortunately. And that is defensive tackle Will Smith Jr. Yes, we know his dad, Will Smith Sr., the legend. If we have time at the end, I'll touch on some of his stats and what he did as a Buckeye. Great Buckeye, for sure. Taken way too soon. R.I.P. Will Smith. But Will Smith Jr. is carrying on the legacy here. He was a 6'3", 260-pound prospect out of Dublin Kaufman in Dublin, Ohio. He was a four-star, 9'1", nationally ranked number 245, number 31 defensive lineman, and number 7 player in the football great state of Ohio. There was never really a question where he was going to go. He did have some other offers, Boston College, Duke, Georgia Tech, so still some Power Fives in there. But living in Dublin, it's a pretty easy drive right down to campus. So his high school scouting profile reads like this. Will Smith Jr. has moved around some and played D-end, but he has gotten older and grown into his body more. It has become clear that he's a 3 technique long-term. He's quick off the ball and is a good penetrator. Me too. Will, just ask my wife. Hey-o. And then also he's quick with his hands, plays with good bend and leverage, and can get skinny, not allow offensive linemen to get a good punch off on him. See, I can't identify with you there. I don't have good bend, leverage, and I definitely cannot get skinny no matter what. Anyway, enough about me. In terms of measurables, he isn't going to be the biggest, the longest, or maybe even the straight-up fastest prospect, but he plays hard, has great short area quickness, and is a strong bet to be a productive player in college. Okay. As a senior at Dublin Kaufman, he was voted as the All-Central District Division I Player of the Year. He recorded 47 tackles, 14 TFLs, and 5 sacks in their 10-game season. So out of high school, many people saw Will Smith as an undersized D tackle, but Larry Johnson thinks he's somebody who is still growing into his own. Last year, Will Smith enrolled early, so almost over a year ago, he's been on campus. He was already known because of his late father, who was a great Buckeye 2 decades ago. And Injuries, like I said, really slowed down Will Smith last spring. He logged no playing time as a true freshman in 2023. But his head coach at Dublin Kaufman, Jerron Stokes, says this about him, quote, "He plays as hard as anybody we've had. His motor and his effort is off the charts. His power is in his hips. He plays behind his hips very well. He's got to keep getting better with technique. He's going to get stronger. He's already weighed 295 this spring. He's going to keep getting stronger. Larry's just going to continue to get him to perfect his craft. He's going to maximize every bit of potential he has." So good words, encouraging words from his former head coach there. So since Will Smith Jr. lost last year due to the injuries, he did gain some valuable experience, but this will be his first healthy winter workouts and spring practice, summer workouts into fall camp. So he's projecting as a three technique D tackle for the Buckeyes. So he'll be behind Tyleik Williams. Tyleik is returning for his senior year, so he's going to take the bulk of the snaps, but there will be opportunities for young players like Will Smith Jr. to emerge. There isn't a solid depth chart behind Tyleik just yet. So you have Smith, you got the transfer from Ole Miss, Tywone Malone. You got another fellow redshirt, Jason Moore. He redshirted as well. So those three guys are going to be vying for time behind Tyleik. But don't count out Will Smith Jr. because in the words of his high school coach, Stokes said, quote, "It was cool listening to all these colleges say he can't, he's too small, coach." And then when Ohio State offered, even some of the other schools were like, "I just don't see it, coach. I don't see it." I'm like, you guys are morons. You're looking at the kid underneath the pads. You need to go underneath the pads and underneath the skin and go to the heart. This kid's got something inside of him that you can't measure. I like the sound of that. Go underneath the pads, underneath the skin. Yeah. So hopefully this spring, Will Smith Jr. will be able to showcase his measurables and immeasurables that Larry Johnson saw in him. And Smith can add to a really deep Buckeye defense. It's just going to be deeper and more talented, I did want to touch on Will Smith Sr.'s stats. 2001, in 12 games, Will Smith Sr. Had 47 tackles, 9 TFLs, 4 sacks, forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. Had a knockdown pass. 2002, the championship year, he had 59 tackles, 12 and a half sacks, 12 and a half TFLs, 5.5 sacks, a forced fumble, fumble recovery, a pick, and 4 knockdown passes. Then he did come back in 2003, his third year, and had 49 tackles, 20 TFLs, 10 and a half sacks, and 2 fumble recoveries, 4 knockdown passes again. So this dude just got better and better. And again, it was only at Ohio State for 3 years, but a lot of people don't know that he's from New York. He's from upstate New York, Utica. So gone far too soon. Oh, he was a Buckeye in 2000. So he was here 4 years, but did not play in 2000. But anyways, hopefully Will Smith Jr. can crack the 2 deep, get in there behind Tyleik and get some meaningful reps at that 3 tech position. So hope you guys are having a good weekend. Don't forget, 7:30 Eastern on Sunday night. Me, Jeff, and Sean will be burying the Wolverines, the cheaters. But anyways, we'll be talking more college football and Buckeyes and stuff too. So talk to you later. Go Bucks.